Hey guys, this is Jake over at Matthews Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Marion. I just got this 2024 Jeep Wrangler four-door Rubicon with the 392. Just wanted to kind of do a quick walk around and show you some of the features on it. So the first thing you're going to notice on this one is the new redesigned grille. So you notice it's a little bit less offset than what the old ones were, and it's also a little bit more curved towards the top, where the old ones are a little bit more flat when you're looking at a JK or even the newer JLs. LED projection headlights. This one has the trail camera, the front-facing trail camera, which is nice. So if you do any kind of significant off-roading, you can kind of see what's going to be in the path in front of you if you need to be doing any kind of rock crawling or log crossing or anything like that. You get the nice fender flares you notice on those. Usually you can only get those if you have one that has an upgraded rear axle ratio. So this one's more designed specifically for crawling or trail riding in general. This one is the anvil color. It's kind of that grayish blue, almost pretty slick color. It's kind of a flat, but still have the gloss from the clear coat on it. Really nice BF Goodrich wheels, specific to this package. Right there's the spare tire with your backup camera, and you'll notice it has the upgraded frame on the back for the oversized spare tire. It's not like the standard. Nice exhaust on there. So you have the duals, sounds really good with that 392. We'll fire it up here in just a second so you guys can hear what that sounds like. But pretty slick from the exterior. Monochromatic for the fenders and for the three-piece removable hardtop as well. Nice steel front bumper. Like I said, the LED projection headlights. And you do have the 392 badging on both sides on the hood there, which is pretty cool. So we'll pop this open. Real easy to release the latches on these. Not like the old style where you had the spring-loaded T-handles you had to pull up and twist. These ones just pop right off. Then you have a center hook to release. All right, it's kind of hard to release that with one hand, so I had to put the camera down for a second. So probably the biggest thing you'll notice underneath the hood, obviously you have the 392 engine in here, which looks a little bit different than the standard 3.6 or the Eco Diesel version as well. The cool vent fins on the hood here is probably the only vehicle that we've seen. All the Rubicons will have the vent hoods to help with the ventilation on the top like this. Either a Rubicon or a Mojave, they'll have some fins up here. But all the new JLs have these vent fins that are functional on the sides of the fender too. So on the JKs, the air would get trapped under the hood since it didn't have anywhere for them to vent, and the hood would shimmer and make a little bit of a noise. So that's what those vents are there on the side of the fenders, and then the ones that are on the top of the hoods, that's what those are for. They are functional. Pretty sleek design as far as that goes. Obviously, it has the trail rated badge on the side. All the Wranglers and Gladiators will have that, and any of the Trailhawk versions of the other Jeeps as well. Go ahead and pop in the driver's door here. So you notice power driver's seat, which is the first time Wrangler's ever done that. It's always been a manual seat in the vehicle, and this is still rated for water fording as well, so you don't have to worry about that. Automatic headlights. Something that is Rubicon specific is you have the electronic disconnect for the front sway bar and the auxiliary switches down there as well, which is kind of nice if you wanted to put any kind of aftermarket lighting or anything else on there. Heated seats, heated steering wheel. This one does have the remote start as well, but it does look pretty slick with that new design. Hard top headliner, so you notice those plastic panels up there. Supposed to help with insulation a little bit, both for heat inside the vehicle and also for noise dampening. Those of you who have driven Wranglers in the past may notice there's a little bit more road noise in these, especially in the soft top version. Nice big screen on these, the new Uconnect software, so you guys can kind of see how that all works. Pretty self-explanatory, works off of like an Android style operating system. So here from the home screen, we're just going to hit the little vehicle icon here on the bottom. click on the off-road pages. This is probably the coolest section specifically for the Rubicon. So you can use it for accessory gauges. So all of your pitch and roll, and then you can see your front camera from here as well. If I had the vehicle running, it would let it pull up here, but it's not going to. And it also gives you your coordinates as well. So if you are trail riding the backcountry, you have pinpoint GPS location that way, which is nice. So we're gonna hop back out behind the vehicle, and I'm gonna fire it up so you can get an idea of what that sounds like. Just press your foot on the brake pedal and push the button. Sound to it in the exhaust, but not enough to where it's going to be super obnoxious either, which is definitely nice. While we're back here, we'll kind of open up the compartments and take a look. So with the Wrangler, the tailgate opens first, then you lift up the back glass, then you have your storage in the back here. So these bags back here are going to be the customer's floor mats, and also the accessory carrying bag for the Freedom tops for the T-tops. So you can lift up this panel on the bottom here, more storage, and you also have the slots in the back here to store your door hinge, roof, and windshield bolts. That way, when you decide to take the top out, take the doors off, drop the windshield down, you can keep all those stored right here in the back of the Wrangler, so you don't have to worry about losing those. There is also a toolkit that comes in the center console of the vehicle that makes it a little bit easier to take all that stuff out for you. This one does have the Alpine premium sound system. So you see the subwoofer back there, and then you also have the accessory speakers throughout the rest of the vehicle. These back seats do flip down as well, so you see the levers there on the shoulder on each side. So we'll go ahead and go up to the rear seat of the vehicle. So same red leather interior in the back here as well. The center seat does flip down to give you an armrest and a couple of cup holders here, and then a little channel where you can set your cell phone or anything like that. Heat and AC vents to the back, which are nice, so you don't necessarily have to have the front blast and make sure the people in the back are comfortable. A couple USB ports down here, and 115 volt style wall outlet as well. So you can see for the USB ports, you have 2 USBs and 2 USB-Cs as well, which is nice. So regardless of what kind of phone you have, you should be able to charge it regardless. Now back to the rear seat. We're just gonna grab this little lever on the shoulder. It flips the headrest down, and then the whole seat will flip forward like that. So you can, this is a 60-40 split, so you can have someone sitting in the back, or 2 people sitting in the back, or 3, depending on how you want it to set up, and then you can flip one side down if you have something longer you need to store in there. More suitcases or coolers or whatever if you go on vacation. Storage on the back of the seats as well, and if you notice, the seat is actually kind of concave, so right where your knees would sit gives you a little bit more leg room that way. Some netting storage compartments on the back of the seat, as well as grocery bag hooks. So if you go to the grocery store, you can hook them on those little hooks on the back. That's on the back of both of the seats as well, so you don't have to worry about your groceries sliding all around when you're driving the vehicle. So look at the headliner here. So you can see all those black panels on the headliner. And then on the internal roll cage, you have speakers in the center section. And then you also have speakers in the driver's and passenger's door as well. So we're gonna flip over here to the passenger side. So you can kind of get a good look from this side as well. Cup holders in the center here, and this little channel is perfect to set the key fob down into. So this is a flip out manual key fob, so you can unlock the driver's door, and then it also has the power windows and power locks in this as well. So unlock, lock, remote start, you hit that button twice, and then your panic and alarm button, and then the manual key. So if your battery were to go dead, you can still unlock the driver's door and get into the vehicle. It's two-tiered center console here. So the top section opens up. You have a little channel on the top and bottom sections of the center console. So if you wanted to fish your cell phone cord through, open up the second. So you see a little LED in there, as well as a USB charging port. Relatively deep for storage in there, so you have a decent amount of room. And then you also have some more storage over here in the glove box. So the owner's manual and things will be in there as well. Then just a look from the other side here in the rear as well. So pretty sleek design, especially with the 392. Probably one of the smoothest riding four-door Wranglers that I've been in. I don't know if it's the extra weight or the difference in the suspension with it being the 392 engine. It just seems to go down the road really well. Super smooth riding. But let me know if you guys need anything or have any questions. Thanks.